Well, hello there. Welcome to the Obi-Thorn Alliance. I'm Jacob, this is Luke, and in today's video we are reacting to the second Venom trailer, Let There Be Carnage. If you can, like and subscribe, and... What's your expectation going into the second trailer, Luke?
Well, we reacted to the first trailer. It looked really good. It's a movie I'm looking forward to. This one, from memory, the first trailer was kind of aimed at being funny and a bit of action-packed. So maybe this one might explain a bit more about what's actually going to be happening in the movie and what the movie's about, where the other one just showed us kind of a bunch of scenes but didn't really explain what happened. So I think we might get more of an insight into what we know who the villain is, but we'll get to know what the movie, what its theme might be. What are you expecting?
I guess a bit more action, a bit more development. Yeah. Let's jump in. New trailer.
So again, they're making it like Venom's a good guy. Like you just said, they should be snacking on a bad guy.
Seems funny and also serious at the same time.
Yeah. So something if you want to get into Area 51.
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, so he's meant to be Carnage, isn't he?
Perfect dynamic. Did you notice he just bit him and this must be how he becomes Carnage?
Yeah. It's kind of confusing. So he bites him and then that's enough to turn him into this?
I guess so.
I don't know if I buy that.
Well, the CGI and the action looks very impressive.
It's an interesting concept to add a character that's kind of a villain but likeable, but he kind of does the right thing. Yes, we definitely got to see a bit more of what's going on in this movie.
You could just say I'm happy for you. That was going to be us. I am happy for you. No! I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Some serious couples now.
So that's his girlfriend from the first movie?
Yep.
Okay.
So what's your thoughts?
It looks good. Like, the first trailer got me excited. The second one gives a bit more perspective. I guess I'm bit disappointed that that's possibly going to be the backstory of Carnage, that he bites him.
Well, they're making you think it could be, like he said, oh, that's the first time I have tasted blood like that. He could already be Carnage, and then that helps him become Carnage. Like, we don't know.
Yeah, because I guess I wondered why he couldn't have already escaped from the prison. Like, if he could turn into Carnage, and then I guess at the end of the first movie, we see him sitting there and we know that he's Carnage, but do we know, or we just know that he's cast as Carnage? Because at what point do we know that he is Carnage? I have a feeling the bite is the thing that turns him there. He consumes the blood, but...
Without knowing that Ed Brock is a host to Venom.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm hoping that there's a bit more to that makes it more interesting, but the movie still looks very good.
And did you like the line when Venom unhinged or turned into Ed Brock, and then Ed Brock, played as Tom Hardy, was like, "Oh, I'll let you eat everyone," and then Venom was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, it's funny. I think it's funny the dynamic they're creating between Venom and Tom Hardy's character. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a good movie.
And did you notice within, I believe it was Area Horde 51, that there were like other weird and
yeah, we could see
creatures.
a female character, and then we saw a scene where she was like driving, and the car was kind of like evaporating, or something was happening to him. So,
do you think that could do with the X-Men maybe?
I didn't really think of that. Maybe I just figured it might be other people that have somehow been in contact with this Venom from outer space. So it's one of those, I don't want to speculate, and I haven't read enough to know what it might be. So I might leave it up to being a surprise.
Does this trailer give you more excitement to watch the movie, or the first one?
I think the first one was more exciting, but this one gives us an understanding of what the movie's going to be about. Yeah. What about yourself?
The first one was pretty good, but I do have to say the second one gives us more. But maybe the problem is it gives us too much, so that's probably its main downfall, that we kind of see at some point that Ed Brock gets bitten by Woody Harrelson, character played by Carnage, so we're kind of expecting that. Like, it might have been better if it was a surprise, but
yeah, I do hate it when they give away something major like that in the trailer. Like, we didn't need to know that. We could have went into the movie really having zero idea of how he becomes Carnage.
Yeah.
Even if that's not the reason, it still would have been nice to not even have us speculate about it.
Yeah. And I know I asked you this question in the first reaction with the first trailer, but they're not hinting at any teasers or anything for Spider-Man, but do you think that they'll do it, or they'll keep this kind of solo Venom universe and then kind of bring Spider-Man will eventually get in?
I don't think they will. I would like them to, but if they do, does that kind of ruin it? Do we, like, if he's fighting this Carnage character, why wouldn't Spider-Man get involved? So I guess we have to just pretend that Spider-Man doesn't exist, or like, they don't. If they chuck in a teaser for it or an Easter egg, we'll then expect it, and then it'll raise more questions as to why Spider-Man's not there. So I guess it's probably safer for them not to mention it. What do you think?
I wouldn't mind a tease or something, but I guess we'll see, because we know Spider-Man's kind of integral with Venom, but we'll see how it goes.
Maybe we only see Spider-Man where at some point Venom might actually become like full evil, and then he becomes the enemy of Spider-Man, and that's the time we'll finally see them, like maybe another movie or the next Spider-Man movie or something he might be in. Or
so do you like the direction what they're doing with Venom, with kind of an anti-hero?
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's interesting. Seeing him from a different light and not just assuming that he's all bad.
And did you like that scene at the end when his partner in the first movie got engaged to someone else, and then Venom and him were like, "Oh, that could have been us," and then he knocked him in the face?
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, I quite like her too as an actress, so I'm looking forward to it.
So I guess excitement level, does the two trailers definitely want to put your ticket and then go and watch it? How's your excitement level?
Yeah, very excited. Like, extremely looking forward to this movie. It'd be top of my list of things I'm wanting to see coming out. Maybe that and James Bond are the two movies I'm really looking forward to when they eventually come out.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think it looks very good, and the only thing that I could see that could disappoint is if it's that simple. He just had to bit Ed Brock and then he became as Carnage. Like, we'll see how that goes. That's the only thing
Yeah.
that I didn't like about the trailer. But besides that, very much looking forward to it.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, thanks for helping, Luke. Hope you enjoyed the second trailer reaction, Let There Be Carnage. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Let the Force be with you. Bye-bye.